That, I believe, is correct, so I wouldn't need new armor, right? I've got the black vest, I've got the others. Mother Brain is definitely Shadow and something else. Status effect seems like it's pretty likely. And dealing with that would probably mean going and buying amulets, and that is 150,000 gold that I would need to shore up total. So let's get back to things here. Alright, beasts are gone. Beasts are gone. And let's go up to Mount... Whoa, we're halfway there. I mean, yeah, we are kind of halfway to both routes. That was unintentional. You start out making a bad joke and it starts making a little bit of sense. That's not the way I do, damn it. Chain. And let's go ahead and get us a 4th red mail, even though we don't really need it, but it's money. Plus, again, we get to see those attack sprites, and those are pretty fantastic. I'm a big fan. Yeah, and we get some levels, too. Nice. Time to heal up. Wait, does Robo have better heals? I should probably be feeding him my magic tabs, because that's usually what I do in, like, more casual playthroughs of this. Do I have magic tabs? Yes, I do. Alright, Robo. Let's start buffing your support abilities a little bit here. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good time there, Neo. Getting some SNES controllers in there. I should probably see about getting an adapter for a SNES controller, or something that is very close to a SNES controller that uses USB. Just to do this a little better, because right now I'm on a PS4 controller, which is fine, and it works. But again, I do like using as close to the original hardware as is possible. Yeah, keyboard on emulators sounds like a workable idea for a little bit for some games. And then you start playing other things, and it's just like, wait a second, why was I ever doing this? And especially if you play it on actual hardware and then go to controller and you're like, what the fuck? A good example of that would be the Mega Man Battle Network games. I played a couple of those. We got a time hat, by the way. I played a couple of those on the actual GBA, and then sometime later, I went back to my old keyboard control scheme for emulator, and I was just like, oh my god, this is unplayable. What was I thinking all those years ago? Apparently, I was not. Oh god, I can imagine doing any sort of serious speed tricks for Super Metroid on a keyboard. Ugh. Oh, that sounds rough. Ouch. We'll be fine. We'll just heal after battle. I'm pretty sure all of these enemies are almost dead anyway, and at least a couple of our characters are in pretty good shape, so, yeah. Oh, so it's a legitimate impossibility for you. Ooh, oof. That's... Yeah, if you can't mockball, speedrunning Super Metroid is just not gonna be on the cards for you. That's kind of the gateway to it, as far as I can tell. Alright, so we can probably just do this. It's been a while since I've played Super Metroid. I should play that again at some point. As these stone imps are... Well, I guess when they have their bird buddies, they're pretty much just globs of HP. Hey, we got Heal Beam. Yes. Oh, yes. And we only need 551 more to get Shock. And this rock might give us a little hand here if we can land some hits. That's a bit of an if, though. Nice work, Robo. Taking out half of its health in one go. Should be half. Oh ho ho! Just punch that thing to the moon. Yeah! That's me hitting the wrong button again. Alright, what are we getting? 4 of these. That's it. Alright. Hyper Ether. That's money, basically. White mail. Alright, so we have one of those for when it comes up, and it will. That's a when, not an if. I know that. That's my experience with these randomizers. That's for damn sure. Any kind of randomizer. Especially an RPG randomizer. Alright, laser spin. There you go. Yeah! Nice and easy. Those enemies have 500 HP, I think. Because that stuff is usually rounded. Tailspin, learn triple tech Twister. Oh ho! Yeah, we got a triple tech. And we got an alloy blade. Is that a Chrono thing? Yes, it is. It's going to take our speed down a little bit, but it's going to give us more attack power. A good chunk of it, too, like 20. We're not quite at full, but that's pretty close. Got an elixir. And up here, yeah, I was gonna say, when do we proc the fight against the man-eaters here? Blizzard, that's mud, come on. Watch out, boy, they'll chew you up. How do they... I was gonna say, how do they react to Shadow, but I don't think we have to find out now. They're dead. They're dead, Burns. And we got another rubble over here. We are... Well, we've killed all the ones that we've encountered so far, so I believe we're 3 for 3 then. Let's see if we can get to 4 for 4, and yes! Oh, Ayla pulling out a crit, giving us those free experiences and tech points as we get lightning at... Is that Chrono's last tech? No, it's not. There's still life to go. I forgot about that. Falcon hit. You know, speaking of, oh, I got a weird sound glitch there. Speaking of emulator net play, how good is that nowadays? Because it's been a couple of years since I've ever really, you know, given any thought to that kind of stuff. We got a Mega Blast. We got another Star Scythe. We are getting so many of those. Like, it's a little bit silly how many Star Scythes we've gotten in this playthrough. Alright, as long as you don't electric ball him, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we got it in there. Been using Z-SNES 1.36. Gotcha, okay. Again, yeah, it's been some years since I've ever really given it a whole lot of thought, but it's been there in the back of my mind for a while, I guess. Like, hey, that would be pretty neat. And as long as it works alright, that's how much do you need? Alright, so let's pick this up. Alright, full ether. Do we have some sort of... Yes, we have the red mail on everybody, so that will do. Are we going to get into another fight before we go up the chain? No, we're not. Okay. Things start getting a little darker as we reach Melchior in the crystal. Oh right, it does rise out of the pit. Here we are! It's like a final boss from a Phantasy Star game. It's Giga Gaia! Coming in with the double hand blaster, dark plasma. So I think I actually want to have the black vests on for this because of that attack order. Assuming that it stays the same anyway. Let's see how Uzi Punch fares here for damage. Well, it definitely does. It definitely causes some weird looking graphics that are like 100% a vanilla thing, so. It looks like a glitch. It's not. It's just really silly. Alright. Hand blaster and dark plasma. I forget if there's other attacks to worry about here. But I guess we will see as the fight carries on, basically. Alright, so here comes some Hand Blaster, and we're gonna get Shadow Wave in a second, right? I really only needed to heal Ayla here, but I may as well top everybody up a little bit. Just to make sure. That is absolutely paranoid, and I don't particularly care. But we're going to switch to Robo using Standard Fists to... I should probably be targeting the defensive arm, huh? Yeah, here's Dark Plasma. Let's get a look at what this damage is again. 311, yeah. Alright, Blaster. Blaster Master. Let's actually start punching out the side bits here. This isn't quite the Guardian fight. We can't just laugh at this completely. Mostly, sure. But wow, the red mail on Mount Woe is so huge of a get. Even aside from just being able to do Son of Sun, it's making this fight a lot easier, that's for sure. Also, I think I've only ever really made the connection very closely just recently that Giga Gaia's head kind of looks like a bat. Right, so just to be sure, we're going to throw down a heal beam in case it comes back and hits us with Shadow Wave. Or, Dark Plasma is what it's called, pardon me. If you want to be taken seriously, you should use the correct name of the move. Or something, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody on the internet who's just like, oh, it's the worst when people call the moves the wrong names. That was some fun-looking graphics there. Right in the craw. Alright, so it turns out that heal beam was unnecessary, but I don't feel bad for doing it. Alright, so now we get into the punch the one arm phase of things. I don't know if this is 100% ideal, but it did get rid of the defense arm, so we can basically just keep aiming for the face now. Now it's using its variant of Iron Ball. Iron Orb, whatever it was called. I think it's Iron Orb. It might be Iron Ball, which is what I said at first, but... Gaia Magnate. That... I don't remember this attack at all. But it goes straight into healing us, so I don't mind. Good times. Alright, can we end this fight before the arms come back? Probably not. Keep one more attack in. Oh, those graphics. Those graphics, that's all I can say here. Well, this fight usually doesn't take this long in the vanilla game. I'm probably A, going about this slow, and B, possibly being subject to boss scaling. That's not Luminaire. Let's see how this does, because I don't remember if that's going to do great damage here. Well, it's going to take out the arm. Oh, there we go. That ended the fight. That's how you're supposed to do these, right? You're supposed to take the same strategy that the bosses do, where you always use your best stuff at the very end instead of at the beginning, right? Yeah, I drew that out a little bit, didn't I? We got a Kali Blade. Ooh. That's a nice new weapon for Chrono. I think that's going to be better than what we have already. The Kali Blade is one that you don't tend to see a lot in the playthrough, I don't think. Because you get it from the same place that you get the Vedic Blade. And you would just pick that up. Hey, we got a ruby knife. Alright, so we can go and investigate the Ocean Palace now. Let's check out that sword. I realized that, again, that I just pronounced it as sword. I started pronouncing sword wrong, like, as a joke, and now I can't stop doing it. Like, I very specifically started doing that because one of my friends was getting really... was, like, just talking about it a lot, and we have this sort of dynamic where we are sometimes just annoying to each other on purpose. Don't just immediately assume that this is the thing that you should do with people, by the way. But, so, you know, we were like that, and I just started pronouncing sword as sword to him for some reason. And now it's just stuck, so that's real good. Alright, level 31 plus. Do I need to be there before I enter the Ocean Palace, or is it as long as I get there by the time I fight the boss at the end? The levels by the time you fight boss in the game. Okay. Where's my healing spring? Is this away? Alright, so our current levels... Well, we've got Chrono at 31, we've got Ayla at 30, we've got Robo at 31. We're almost there. We're very close. So yeah, once we plow through this, yeah, the ruby knife, defeat the black Tyranno. Oh right, I have to go fight the black Tyranno. Whoops. Ah, whatever. That'll be easy, I think. Not quite go mode, but pretty close. I mean, how many times can I fail to get through the Oh, right. I have red mail, so I'm pretty sure that the timer thing is actually a non-issue for that fight. Right? Or am I thinking of a different fight? Why am I doing that? Admittedly, I'm kind of more concerned about Tyranno Lair than I am about the boss at the end. Actually, should I just save out here too? Yeah, let's do that. Oh! Yeah, the Cave Ape noticed I was not on the list, so... We're gonna take a lot of damage here, but we're gonna get some stuns going. I probably should have taken out the Reptite first. Alright, the rest of this fight is gonna be easy. Yeah, especially because we landed a hit on the Cave Ape earlier. Because of retargeting. Let's see if I can remember how to get around here, which I don't. I don't think this is the correct way to go. I'm gonna try the other side. Enemies that I literally never fight over there. Okay, no, this has chests, but we got an Eon Helm, and we drop... Well, it has a chest, I guess. As we get some things going on here. Well, again, if the Pterosaur wants to breathe fire on me, that's not really going to be something I will complain about. Oh wow, that thing didn't have much HP at all. I'm amazed by that. Hey Zephy, what's up? How is it going? I hope you're having a nice evening. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty alright. We're getting pretty close to the end of this randomizer, apparently. Judging by what I'm hearing. And, let's see if I can remember how to... Okay, that does not take me over there. I have to hit another warp point, I guess. It's fine. It's just one chest. I'm sure that won't be the rainbow or anything. The end, sort of famous last words, right? In its own right. Or, you know, it's more the self-fulfilling prophecy sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, you say that now. Well, I got some bad news for you. Thankfully, there seems to be a lot of fire types in the Tyranno Lair. So, we don't really have to heal that much. Because we're all equipped with red mail. This very much turned out to be fortuitous. The Mount Woe thing was a good idea. Alright, where's Lightning 2? Cover your eyes if you have a photosensitive issue. And your ears if you can still hear. Because damn, that's a hell of a noise. That's like something you would hear in a factory. Alright, pop the skull. Get that. Okay, that produces enemies. I thought that was a save point. I'm thinking of a room further in the area. How long is the randomizer? From the sounds of what I've been seeing, we started out with the Epoch, and our goal was to get the Ruby Knife, the Dreamstone, and to beat the Black Tyranno in order to go fight the Ocean Palace. And I think at the end of that, since our levels are in the 31-ish range, we should be good to beat that. Again, based off of what I heard from the people who know this better, who are in the chat, if they're still in here. And I may be explaining because that is a thing that I do sometimes. I'm not good at words in the long run. But we've been at this for just about 3 hours, counting a little bit of technical difficulties towards the middle. So, overall, not too long. I mean, I've certainly faced longer before in other games. Volcano just erupted on itself. It's not a very effective volcano, is it? Has very, very poor aim. Oh. Hey, you. Yeah, let's do a quick save here. I shouldn't need to full heal for this fight. I think I'll be okay. I might not be, though. Alright, so we'll just do some standard lightning bolts here. Again, we all know how the Nisbel 2 fight works. It's just... it's me forgetting that this isn't Nisbel 1, I guess. We do this. Defense power decreases when shocked. Okay, so... defense values are actually going down here. It's just taking a bit. It's a fight with a very odd pattern to it. And we got poisoned. And Robo got poisoned as well for some reason. I think we have enough HP to endure a cycle before we heal beam. Yeah, excuse me for just being all, I don't know how to use words, because admittedly, I kind of don't know how to use words. Alright, can we get some more crits, please? Unfortunately, if you ask for them, they don't seem to crop up. That's not Cure Beam. Heal Beam. That's the one we want. Alright. Yeah, so Nizbel is going to attempt to poison us every time we attack after that charge, and up until the lightning storm comes out. So... I guess at least they're not damaging counters, really. Oh, that's a nice big crit, and that's the fight over. All right. Very, very nice. All right, so we got a Gloom Helm. That's going to come in real handy for the Magus that we, again, do not have. Let's use a shelter. Let's save. And let's go take on the Black Tyranno, which is the last thing we have to do here, I think. No, there's still more level. Oh, right, I remember this part. Right. Okay, so here comes the Avian Rex, and we're gonna just deal with these suckers the way we usually do. Just whack them into submission. Only 300 HP or so on them, so that makes things a little easier. Alright, middle door, we can't go in there yet. Yes, this is the room I was thinking of earlier. Damn, I hit the buttons in the wrong order. That's okay. Only 4 TP to end this fight. Honestly, if we wanted to, we could probably just punch these guys for a while. Because I think that all they do is breathe fire, although they might have another attack that I don't remember, because... Of course, I've never intentionally triggered that attack. Alright, chest, demon hit. Well, that's not useful. And see, you want to hit the switch on the left first in order to drop the pterosaurs through the hole. Game gives us a single Avian Rex just as an insult. And let's take it out. And a single pterosaur just as an insult. Seriously, it's like, oh no, we're down a small amount of MP on Chrono. Big fucking deal. They're that fragile and they can't damage us. Oh, here we go. We might have something going here. Alright, so it's actually going to be more time efficient to use Lightning 2 here. I say after checking, and there's no MP efficiency issue there. It's lightning costs 4 because of the randomizer, not 2. What I said earlier was incorrect. We're down a noticeable amount more MP than I thought, but even so, it's still not really enough to give me too much grief. Ah, yes, that's the sound of a recording of a T-Rex with the tape getting eaten. Dark Helm. And a magic tab. Alright. Alright. Here we go. We are getting back into position here. Alright, so I think we can just keep smacking the crap out of Azula right away. No, we have to electrocute her. That's my bad. I forgot that she counts as a dinosaur. Despite the fact that the reptiles don't. Either. Alright, so... she has some psychokinesis for some reason. Alright, does your defense have to, like, drop as a separate action or something? Let's do Luminaire. I think we might want to just start busting out our big attacks, because I forgot that this phase is actually, like, something that lasts this long. Right, Black Tyranno is, like, not gonna really take a whole lot of damage there. And, yeah, this... needless to say, this is a little bit more of a pain than I remember. Giga Arm. I don't know if that's better than the Kaiser Arm we have, but I don't believe it is for some reason. And oh, Ayla just got munched. Alright, Heal Beam. Lightning. Do you have anything you can really do right now, actually? I'm going to wait a moment, and since it doesn't seem like Ayla has much to do right now, we're going to use her for Volt Bites, which will provide better Chrono MP efficiency, or it won't. Never mind. Alright, so Azula is dead. And we are now in sap status, so we have to... we gotta punch this thing in the face a bunch. And I'm pretty sure that what happens from this point is that the Black Tyranno's defense is going to fall at some point. And it's going to start counting down from 5, at which point it will do an AoE Fire Blast. I think. Yeah, there we go. Removes defense and is storing power. And this is where we just mash A for a little while. Because I believe that that Fire Blast is actually a proper fire element attack, so we should not die from it. At this point, this battle should be completely won. In fact, so much so, I'm going to start expending my big hitting attack techs here. All my strong physicals are going in. Except for Chrono, who can't really do Confuse. He can do Spin Cut, I guess, but... and I think Triple Kick is... no, Triple Kick is Ayla's strongest. I'm like, wait a second. God, Spin Cut costs 6. These tech cost rules are pretty garbage, I gotta say. Yeah, there you go. You can see that that's almost 1,500 a turn. That's definitely Ayla's strongest. as she's now out of MP for that, so... I guess, can we do rock throw? Or is that gonna be like, I can't throw it, which I think is actually a thing. Yeah. She can't throw Black Tyranno's head, so it just fails. Alright, so here we go, moment of truth. Oh, is it Shadow? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't believe I lived through that. I was very much expecting that to be a fire move, as you can tell by the fact that I was bringing that up a lot, but it's Shadow instead. So if somehow we fail this fight, we have black vests, so we can come in and be immune to it. But I think this is still basically... Oh, you jerk. You're gonna do this, huh? Yeah, we got a little bit to walk back there because it drained 300 or so health from Chrono. There we go. That's gonna clear it entirely. So we're back to dealing actual damage now. Go back into charging, come on. Look at it making that face at me. Alright. It's charging. We've got a few turns of free damage here. And by a few turns, I mean literally only the one that we need. And we got a blue mail. Everybody gained a level. The blue mail is going to possibly come in handy because I think our end boss is actually Queen Zeal. What? Get the fuck out, everybody. They still give us just a little bit of the cutscene just to remind us what that's like, and we get the old power drill sound. Oh, yeah. Alright. That's enough of that. Yeah, we're down in the valley. Lavos is sounding a little funky. Skip, please. This is almost long enough to go use the can, actually. Alright. Let's roll. Alright, we make our way back to Zeal Palace. And we crack the door open. Save. Alright, Alright, let's bust open the door. Now we get either Ocean Palace or the final battle. We get Golem first here, so we're going through the Ocean Palace, I guess. Alright, so it's gonna sit here and it's gonna vomit some iron orbs at us. Ow! Damn, that hurt. Also, Robo, were you not at full health? What happened? Oh yeah, that's right, because you got Iron Balled earlier. Right. So honestly, I think at this point, my best strategy would actually be to get the white mail and stuff that I have, and white vests. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of those waiting for me. And only really bother with single target lightning attacks, basically. Target? No, god damn it. So now Robo's turn is wasted, too. That's great. My favorite. I do appreciate the noises made by the fall of the Iron Ball there. I mean, alternately... Well, it's a little late for my alternate strategy now, but... Alternately, my other strategy would probably be to have Robo abuse Area Bomb for as long as possible. Because, again, we absorb fire. And, yeah, so that didn't go over very well. Still, we got pretty deep into this. We played this about 3 hours. And considering that I went into this completely unprepared and choosing what were basically the hardest flags in the thing, I feel like I did pretty good. I'm going to call it here and say that this is a really, really good randomizer. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue this on stream next time, but definitely it is something that I will do some more of in my own time and learn to get better at and probably use easier flags. So the thing that I like about this is that even though it doesn't randomize a ton of things really, it does that more in the name of playability and producing something that is still fun and that there's still something going on with and feels different from the original game, as opposed to the one that I saw Alan play a while back, which I think was Abyssonim's randomizer, which mostly just seemed to make everybody blue.